Hello, I'm here with Jose. Jose, hello.
Hello, how are you, Melinda?
I'm doing so great. Thank you so much for taking this time. Jose, take a second to introduce yourself because before we start, I want to just have you give us a little bit about who you are.
Yes, my name is Jose Vidrueta, and I am a Benco territory representative, and I've been on board with Benco for about 10 years, and I've been in the dental industry for about 23 years now.
A long
So it's been a
time.
great,
And
yeah, long.
Jose and I have worked with clients. And you know what I love about you, Jose, is you're here to actually make the practice better, and that you're this trusted advisor that is there to make the practice better. So I just so appreciate that about you. And you know, we're talking about this time right now. We're kind of in an interesting time, you know, where it's really difficult to get orders or period orders. So I want you to talk about kind of how you're prepping your clients and really what your advice is to the people online here, because we're nearly the end of the year and they're going to lose the gap on tax advantages if they don't act now. So can you talk a little bit
Right.
about that?
Sure, exactly. Thank you for the opportunity. First of all, Melinda, I appreciate you reaching out. And yes, you and I have worked together for a few years. We have some clients that we've worked with in the past, and I really value the relationship that we've had and the professionalism that you bring to the table and the results that you obviously create with some of my clients. So at this point, we are running out of time, just like you said. Because the year here, this year has been kind of an anomaly, right? Because of the result of or the impact that COVID has had in our business.
Yeah.
It is critical that your clients, reach out to their CPA and really look at the value or the Section 179, what that brings to the table and what that means to their business, right? Section 179, the limit this year is at $1 million.
A million.
And
Wow.
$1 million. So that's significant. And the bonus depreciation is at 100%, meaning
Wow.
that your clients, their practice can take advantage of, equipment purchases, whether it be new or used equipment, and really depreciate it in the first year, meaning
Wow.
their practice is going to realize a tax benefit in the first quarter of 2022. Furthermore,
So if they've had good income this year, which all of mine have had amazing income, they really want to act now to take advantage, because that could be $1 million coming off. I mean, depreciated out as an expense.
that's correct. Up to $1
Wow.
million. Now, in the full Section 179 deduction, like I said, is $1 million and can be taken, and the purchases can be up to $2.5 million to qualify for that maximum $1 million deduction. So
Wonderful.
yeah, that's important that they have that conversation with their CPAs to see how that is going to impact their practice and figure out how they can best realize the savings, right?
Beautiful. So they can reinvest in their business, save on taxes, and kind of have a net, right? So Jose,
Correct.
what are some of the things that people are buying? And then also I'd love for you to talk about, they got to buy now because of, they actually have to take possession of the thing. So to get
Yes,
the advantage.
that's correct. A lot of my clients, what they're buying is that they're buying operatory equipment like chairs, lights, delivery units, and some cabinetry. Now, some of those items have been impacted because of the supply chain disruptions that we've seen with COVID.
Yes.
And it's made a big difference. So it pushed the delivery timelines from like 5 to 6 weeks now
Wow.
to like 8 to 10 weeks.
Ooh.
So that's a big difference. So we're coming out, we're coming out up to the deadline in terms of really, placing the order and being able to receive the equipment, delivery of the equipment prior to December 31st. So it's imperative that your clients, they have that conversation, or they start thinking immediately about, equipment acquisition.
Yeah.
What is their plan? What is their strategy for, year-end purchases, and really start making those purchases here in the next couple of weeks to be able to bring that, those core equipment, capital equipment items in before the end of the year. Now, the good thing about it is that technology items like digital scanners, intraoral cameras, 3D cone beams, 2D pans, those are readily accessible. They have not been disrupted as much due to the supply chain, issues.
Yeah, just where it is.
So it is correct. I mean, we have plenty of stock of those items in Benco, and the Benco distribution system. So we can easily, within 2 to 3 weeks, we can, after placing the order, we can make delivery and installation of those items. So those are critical items that impact the bottom line of a practice, as you know,
Yeah.
by implementing technology and then bringing in new technology. For example, a 3D combing, which allows, the practitioner to
Sure.
take better images and obviously improve the diagnosis, whether it's a root canal or an implant. It just
Yes.
makes a big
It
difference.
does. And some of them have been dreaming about that. So now is the time. I think the message is act now, right? Act
Yes,
now,
yes,
order
yes.
now, you reach out, make it happen, because it might be something that they want that has this transportation distribution issue. So I think that's our message, right, Jose? Like,
Yes,
get
yes.
on it,
Get
reach
on
out
it.
to your
Yes.
accountant and make it
Correct.
happen. Thank you.
Exactly. The
Awesome.
sooner the better, and it's worth having a conversation, like I said, with their CPA to make
Yeah.
sure that they realize or maximize the benefit of the Section 179, which is
Absolutely.
it's a win.
Thank
Yes.
you, Jose. Thanks for being here
Excellent.
today. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Thank you for having